Wow, welcome to Shakedown Zone. We've got all your news, notes, and opinions from the world of racing this week, just for you. All right, the drivers strapped their belts a little tighter and said an extra prayer this week because they were in Talladega for the Hellmann's 500 and a chase elimination race. On Sunday, there were 5 drivers right on or below the cut line to move on to the round of 8. From the start, we had drivers pushing for their positions and even going 3-wide on the first couple of laps. Strategy kicked in for the Gibbs team of the 18, 19, and 20 cars when they went straight to the back and stayed there together for most of the race because they didn't want to end up involved in a big wreck. Good strategy for them because they were well ahead of the cut line. On lap 39, Joey Logano left pit road with some extra hardware hanging off the side of his car. He would leave the pits and drag that jack at over 150 miles per hour for one lap before having to pit again to get it taken out. If you've ever wanted to see what a jack looks like after getting dragged around Dega, now there it is. Martin Truex Jr., who won 2 of the first 3 races in the chase, apparently used up all his luck in the round of 16 because on the next lap, his engine would blow up. That would be the death sentence to their championship hopes for this season. Greg Biffle would get squirrely on lap 114, taking out the 83 of Jeffrey Earnhardt and the 13 of Casey Mears. Everyone else would avoid this and they'd slide down to the road of the entrance of pit road. Now another chaser had a bad engine day, and it would be Brad Keselowski in the Miller Lite 2 car. His engine would blow up along with Truex, and both their chase dreams would go up in flames after leading 90 laps on the day. Now after a lone car wreck of Alex Bowman, the race would go into NASCAR overtime, and even after dragging that jack around the track, Joey Logano would get his second win on the year, and most importantly, he advances to the round of 8. Now on the cooldown lap, Stewart-Haas driver Kurt Busch in the 41 would show some displeasure with his teammate Kevin Harvick in the 4 car. According to Busch, there was some misunderstandings at the end of the race, but to Harvick, he clearly didn't get the message, and yeah, that team meeting on Monday must have been fantastic. Anyway, let's hear from the winner at Dega and how he feels going into the round of 8.
It feels really good. You know, this morning you kind of wake up and you're like, oh, what's going to happen? You know, this is the first time in this chase format that I've come into Talladega without a win to be locked into the next round. So the feeling of the weekend is definitely a lot different when you know you're not locked into the next one. So it felt really good to be able to go out there and you know, work under the pressure that was on us this week and ultimately be able to succeed and come home with a victory. So what a special win. Winning here at Talladega is always special, and it's a lot of fun, and you never know you got it until you're coming off it, or you don't even know you got it even off a turn 4. So many things that can happen before the start finish line. So it's nice to be able to move on to the next round. That was a great feeling for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, and now we're thinking about Martinsville already and how we're going to go out there and try to get ourselves to Homestead to win the championship.
This was an elimination race, so 4 of the drivers were sent home from the playoffs. Let's see where we stand after the last race in the round of 12. Rookie Chase Elliott, though he finished 12th on the day, the 2 bad finishes in this round would seal his fate. Austin Dillon was in the same boat in the 3 car. Engine trouble would eliminate Brad and Martin. Now, on to the guys heading to the round of 8. Everyone starts out even, and the Busch brothers are both in. And all 4 Joe Gibbs racing cars advance, with Kyle, Denny, Carl, and Matt advancing. Kevin Harvick is looking for his 2nd championship, and Jimmy Johnson his 7th. And Joey Logano, who I'm sure will frame that jack, now leads the pack heading into the round of 8. The first of 3 races in the round of 8 will be this Sunday at 1 p.m. from the half-mile paperclip that is the Martinsville Speedway for the Goodies 500 on NBCSN. And Jeff Gordon subbing for Dale Earnhardt Jr. again this weekend. That's going to do it for Shakedown Zone this week. Make sure you head to our social media sites to chat with us. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Shakedown Zone, and on Twitter as Shakedown_Zone to interact with us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye and take care.